Sorry, batteries. What a shock, right? But like I was saying, when you do get the single ones, like if you find one pretty cheap, majority of the time they're not complete. Like they're missing, like, say, like the wings, or they're missing their weapon or whatever it is. And people were charging a fortune. And I finally found, hope you don't get dizzy, I finally found a guy on eBay that was selling them pretty damn cheap. And let me see if I can get the light on, because if you can see a little, there we go. Pretty damn cheap, and they were all complete. So I was looking at the stuff and I was like, he was charging $6 or $5 for each one of these. And I'm looking, I was like, oh, well, they are complete. That's pretty much worth it. I was like, I've never seen them that cheap and be complete. And he had a deal. If you got 5 of them, you got free shipping, and he would give a discount on, the stuff. So I paid, instead of $25, I paid 20, but it was free shipping, and I got 5 ants. So now I have 7 ants, if you're keeping count. But it does suck, because I really did like these when I was a kid. That's why I went after them, even though they were, $5 is cheaper than $15 or $20 a piece. But I just wanted to have a few of them back, kind of from nostalgia, I guess. But there also is a thing that most people didn't know. But when these came out, there's the orange, obviously they're the bad guys, and then there's the blue. There were actually other color ants that came out. There was a red faction and there was a black faction, and then supposedly, which I remember seeing once or twice, I really can't remember the color of them though. I think they were green. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they were green. And the green ones, there was only like 5 of them, or whatever color they were, and they were like spies, like, so they kind of went back and forth on the thing, like they had a whole thing for it. Then there were the red and the black. The red and the black were strictly overseas ants. Like, they didn't come out in America. They came out in like Australia and stuff like that, China and whatnot. But the funny thing is, I was telling a friend of mine, I was like, every kid has stories about how they saw the red and black ants, or they had the red and black ants, which is possible. And the only reason it's possible is because I remember when I was a kid, when I got these, my mom was working at Toys R Us, and she was working at like a deli. And I remember at Toys R Us, they had gotten one package of the red and one package of the black by accident. They weren't even supposed to get them because they weren't supposed to come to America. And she didn't get them. She couldn't grab them because they had to ship them back. But they do exist. Some toy stores did get them, and some toy stores did sell them. I think KB sold them. I forget, there was somebody, I think it was Child World that had it too, or Kmart. And it was very limited. Like, you got, like, if you can find them on eBay cheap, grab them, because they're like going for like thousands of dollars for a box. It's insane. I think the package, there was 10 per red and 10 for the black, so there's 20 altogether, but they didn't come together. Like, it was a package of red and a package of black. But yeah, it's nuts. I mean, I've seen them a couple times, but I've never been able to get them because they've been just way too expensive. And if anyone knows, hey, let me know. But I really can't remember the spy color though. I don't know if they were. I'm guessing they were green. They might not have been. I think they might have been camouflage color. I think that's what it was. They were camouflage, and they were pretty cool too. But those are just as rare. But yeah, good times, good times. I could tell you tons of stories about these, but I'm not going to, unless you want me to. And I can make another video and tell you all about this stuff and how I had them when I was a kid and yada yada yada. But these were awesome toys when I was a kid. They just. I mean, they don't do anything, but if you use your imagination, they ruled. But that will do it. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it and letting me ramble on. And it's not the size of your cave that matters. It's what you have in it. And every day I get more and more cool stuff. Later, everyone.